Welcome, friends, to the first weekly webinar from LoveSmart. Thank you for joining me last Sunday at Summerhill Pyramid Winery. And I'm so pleased to have gotten started with such a wonderful group of people. So I'm genuinely grateful for your participation. And I want you to know that I'm wholeheartedly committed to supporting you and your success for the next 12 weeks. So as I reflected on the wonderful day that we had Sunday, I remembered a few things that I wished I'd done with more emphasis, and especially the lesson on I Commit Wholeheartedly, which is your takeaway lesson for the week. So I thought I'd create this little video and quickly walk through the instructions that are to transition you from the day we had at Summerhill to your day-to-day experience of LoveSmart at home. So that is really built around the lesson of I Commit Wholeheartedly, and I know you each have this card, and I expect carrying it with you or putting it on your mirror or looking at it day by day. So I'm going to walk you through that. And also, I didn't point out as clearly as I might have that in your very well prepared LoveSmart binder, under tab number 1, are the fully written out instructions that go along with the lesson I Commit Wholeheartedly. So I will in future be more careful to open up this part of the book and show you that here's chapter 1 of what will now become a 12-chapter book, in which you will essentially fill in all the blanks for yourselves and make this your own working record of your experience of LoveSmart. So I'm going to walk you through this just like I would have if we were all still in the room together. You'll notice that on page 1 it has the same quote and instruction and direction as is on the front of the card. So these mirror one another. And here you've got room to make notes and such. Specifically, I wanted to tune you into the idea that this is a week in which we're in the red zone. So we're in the zone of decision making, and we are fixing our mind on what it feels like to make the decision of commitment to our relationship and to the practice of this program. So on the inside of the card, you actually practice that by writing out your commitment statement in your own word. And then it says at the bottom of the page, express your new commitment by your moment-by-moment thoughts, words, and actions. And so what I'd like you to do is notice opportunities that you have over the course of a day to move into that decision-making mindset of commitment and enact it in some way, like saying something to yourself, expressing appreciation for the course or your partner and the lesson that you're learning, for example. So you're actually catching yourself doing the right thing, doing the action of commitment, and holding yourself there and reprogramming your inner vocabulary, so that that happens day by day. And then the second panel is about your daily candle ceremony. And that's just the practice of lighting your candle together for 5 minutes, being in one another's presence, both joyfully and with a sense of the sacred. So it's both fun and it's profound. And each day noticing positive moments, events, occurrences, energetic exchanges that happen that wouldn't otherwise happen. This data is important because it accumulates through the 90 days, and it allows us a broader frame of reference on how much more positivity we're bringing into our lives. It helps us keep track. So that's the third part of it, is to be faithful as you can to your daily practice of the candle ceremony, and to make note of the good things that happen and transfer them from the card to your daily journal if that's helpful. And then on the back it has the reminder about your weekend candle ceremony, which is coming up on the weekend. And I'm going to deliver to you a second webinar. It will be unlike this one in format in that I'm actually going to take you through specific exercises, and we're going to do them in real time while Jim plays some beautiful music for us. So in that hour, you're probably listening to me 15 minutes at a time, and the rest of the time you're interacting with your partner on either individual or paired activities. So that you will look forward to on Sunday. We'll deliver that to you on Sunday so you can watch it at the end of the week. So these are the, so I'll just conclude by showing you this piece again. There's your overview of the lesson in your binder. This is essentially the outline of the talk that I gave, both at the end of the day session and at dinner for those of you who were there. This is a recap of planning for your candle ceremony on page 3 of the package. So keep on adding fun things to your candle ceremony so that it becomes richer and richer day by day. There's a section here on how to build your skill of commitment. So it's got some practical tips there. And then you'll see on page 5, there's a piece about strategies for success. And it gives you some tips on how to stay in the zone of decision making as you embed this commitment mentality inside of yourself. And the second dimension that's helpful in making a commitment is the dimension of personal spirit. So I've got a bunch of notes here on how to exercise your sense of control and initiative in order to really lock in that commitment energetically. And then on the last page, there's a couple of cool quotes on commitment that I've personally found helpful. And if you have any quotes that you want to share, please send them back to me and we'll add them in here, because those wise words at times can help us to remember principles that can get us through times when commitment might otherwise waver. So that's what this is the kind of chapter that you'll get every week. And you'll get a video like this, except the next one will actually be more interactive, if you will. I'll be stopping and asking you to do some things at home. And that will be this coming Sunday. Lesson 2, I know and I love myself. Lesson 1, I commit wholeheartedly, is our daily practice this week. And I'm glad to be sharing this journey with you. Thank you, my love smart friends. And I'll talk to you on Sunday.